Scooter Sue's with us today on chat.
Good evening, guys.
Evening. So, got a fair few people in, 12 people in, only 5 likes. Come on, guys, get that like button in.
We have Richard Upton in, Joanne, Stu Westward, and Master Sounds has just dropped in.
Oh,
Hi, Master
everyone.
Sounds.
Hope you're all okay. So, tonight we do have a subject, well, a topic actually. Does everyone think school prepares you for the real world? I mean, got a weird one. I mean, to be honest, I know when I went to school, I mean, yeah, didn't really do much for me. Came up with basic qualifications, think it were like level 3 B merit in BTEC construction and business, but I mean, yeah, I'm still as thick as shite at maths.
Lindsay Nolan's in.
Evening, Lindsay. Sort of done a lot in science, geography, sort of done alright in, but I mean, bit stupid, cause I mean, like, at my school we do like brickwork courses over at Lakes College, but they had to stop because of people pissing about, throwing mortar at each other. We done a plumbing course that had to stop because they were worried someone might blooming kill themselves or like cut their fingers off. We done a joinery course. Got stopped because people were throwing sand dust at each other, and not to mention the fact I nearly got stabbed by some dickhead. So.
All right. Richard Upton said, not really, Marcus. I need to teach budgeting and cooking a bit more. Yeah, it's a fair point. I mean, how many kids can cook themselves a meal?
Yeah, but I only done a bit of cookery when I went to Stayburn school, but I mean, it was sort of some proper meals you did, like I think we may have done curry, pasty, but other stuff, it was just like your basic, like cakes, stuff like that, and I'm thinking, well, like, so I'm gonna live off cake all my life. I mean, I'm not bloody complaining.
Lindsay Nolan said, hiya Richard and all. Just booked Benny for the 11th of January with my daughter. Nice one.
Nice one, Lindsay.
Look forward to seeing you then. Masters said, whoops, sorry Masters. Evening, Marcus and Sue.
Evening, guys.
Richard, please stop trying to wind Masters up. I'll just pull out there now. Apparently it looks like Master Sounds did a live last night. I don't know what went on, but whatever did go on, guys, it's down to Masters.
Yeah,
don't need anybody winding people up.
Stick to the subject for tonight that I have created. The topic, does school prepare you for the real world? I mean, it would be nice if a few people joined in with the topic.
Amanda Roberts is in.
Evening, Amanda. How are you?
And Stephen Jones said, evening, Marcus, my LFC buddy.
Evening, Stephen.
So we're not going on that. Oh, sorry. Graham One said, hi there. A fish finger sandwich is my speciality. Yeah.
I mean, I think I've learned a lot more like being out of school than I did in school. I mean, like as soon as I left school, I was doing a lot of stuff. Like I was at back, like concrete in the garden, laying bricks, like wallpapering with me dad and all that,
Bit of plastering,
plastering.
and stuff.
I mean, I learnt a lot more, and the
Yeah.
thing is, many students nowadays they learn with a more practical way. I mean, I think the only real fun I had in science lessons were if we were doing practical. I mean, whether it be like stuff with chemicals or whether we were out on the field like catching bugs, like learning about them and all that.
Yeah. And I think if they taught kids more on like kicking finance, as we've said, cooking, sorry, not kicking. How many kids go into the big world from school and can actually fend for themselves? They get themselves a place and they haven't got a clue. They're still taking the washing home to mummy, so they don't know what to do, still going to mummy for meals because they can't cook for themselves and haven't got a clue on finance, get paid on a Monday and it's spent by Tuesday. Amanda Roberts is just saying hi.
Another thing I would mention is a lot of teachers nowadays, I mean, they don't really click with the students, or did I
Some
connect
do,
with the
but
students? I mean,
you had some fair teachers.
yeah, I had some fair teachers. I mean, Mr. Fox, maths teacher, he sort of struggled to control the class to points where we'd have a nervous breakdown middle of the class. But I had teachers who would click with us, like they'd connect with us, and I think
your voice down
I think that is how students actually learn. Not if the teachers are like, well, here's a book, turn to page 58, answer all them questions. Like, they need to learn sort of one on one, not face to face, feel like they're sort of being involved into that sort of thing.
When Lindsay comes in January, she comes on the 11th and she's 42 on the 12th.
Oh, not bad, Lindsay.
Nice. Moira Barden's in, said good evening.
Evening, Moira.
Sorry, it's just flying by here. Stephen Jones said they need to teach kids how to budget bills and shopping and cope with financial stress.
I mean, I went to the UTC because the school I were at, like, before I moved to my UTC school, was shite. Like, they had a building site going on behind the school, doing a construction course. And me that's what one of the teachers, I think it were, well, like, construction course, are you going to, like, take him on the site, like, show him our software, show him what stuff is, like, give him a chance to get hands dirty, and the guy was like, oh no, sir, not too much health and safety, like, too dangerous, and
KB Caravans is in.
Evening, KB.
And Top Notch has just
Welcome
come
to
in.
the channel.
He said, hi all, you're all good.
Hi, Top
Good
Notch.
topic, lad. I think you mature and get a lot more into real life between 16 to 23 than you do at school. And Joanne said, I've learned more after school, to be fair.
I mean, I remember school, like PE lessons. I mean, it were either football, rugby. I mean, I didn't have much fun in PE till one day they decided to do boxing, and I was like, I love boxing, I'll do MMA, I bring me MMA mitts in, and it's like, alright then, but me mitts in, and it's like, right, Marcus, like, we know you're a black belt, like, just show us what you got, go on. So I did. Then, of course, I'm getting told off for being too, like, over the top, and I'm saying, oh, like, you told me to go into me element. Like, you told me to show you what I can do.
Amanda Roberts and Marcus, what they never told me in school was how to stick up for myself. So I put up with it for years as an adult. Only in my 60s have I put a stop to it.
Yeah, well, that is true. I mean, there is not a school in the world where kids ain't getting bullied. I mean, it seems as though like teachers don't care. I mean,
I've got a bit of trash on it.
I know kids who have got bullied that much that they didn't even want to go to school. I mean, I'm one of them, to be fair.
Stephen Jones said soon as kids leave home and move into their own place, wow, do they get a shock financially? Master Sound said I went to a special school because of my learning difficulties, Marcus, so I only did GCSE maths. I'm not ashamed to put this out. School didn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
Good for you, Master Sounds, though. You're doing good for yourself now.
One thing I notice is I was shit at maths, I'll put that out there, but every time I asked for help, it either seemed like I'd be getting told off for not doing me work. Either that or they'd explain it in a way that I'm still like, well, I still don't bloody get it. Or half the time, like, I remember the one class, I was sat at back of classroom, I put my hand up for help. The teacher's going to every other bloody person in the class. And I'm still sat there thinking, well, like, what the am I meant to do?
I mean, in the real world, he learned his language.
Then she'd be coming over to my table like, well, why haven't you done your work? And I'm telling her, like, I don't understand it. I've been sat here for God knows how long trying to get you to help me.
Right, Stephen Jones said, great topic, Marcus. Well done. Lots of love and support for you both.
Cheers,
Shane
mate.
W said that's because you never went, and laughing. Joanne was bottom of my classes, but I'm not ashamed to say it. Moira Barden said some stuff you don't need to learn, it's a waste of time.
True, I mean, I remember English, one teacher always brilliant, like he's on line for A-level English, and next thing I know, I'm doing shit at it, apparently.
Richard Upton said, Joanne, why doesn't that surprise me though? I spent most of my time on the Ficco's table. Tanky Talks is in.
Evening, Tanky, mate.
He said, having some issues with the internet, so hopefully that comes through. I've liked and hope the stream goes well.
It's come through.
Yeah, you're here, Tanky, thanks.
I mean, it did always seem like, as well, if you were struggling or doing shit, you'll get put into shitter classes with all the twats. And they'd always mess about, so you're trying your best to learn when you got people messing about. I mean, I remember the one lesson of business studies I were doing not. The one girl lay down on floor, lads smacking her across the arse, people throwing stuff at each other, and I'm just sat there thinking that how the bloody hell am I meant to learn? I mean, that's why projects, as soon as teacher were like, oh, here's the project, this is what you need to do. I'd have to do it myself. I mean, we done one business studies project, you had to create your own business, like a charity business thing, and I'd done a charity cake sale for the Young Carers charity, and I'd done it on my own with, I mean, I set it up all on my own with help from me mum and dad, of course, like they sourced the cakes.
Yeah.
But like done posters for
Your dad
it,
went
planned
to
it,
Tesco's the night before they were
and
closing and got a load of cakes.
ton of
And
cakes.
we went over to our local shop in the village and asked, and she said, if you come back in about half an hour, I have some stuff. We went back in half an hour and she got bags fulls and bags fulls of cakes.
I mean, my business studies teacher, she was a twat. She'd set us coursework, I'd do it all myself, come over, shove me out the way, like, typing stuff in on me laptop, like, that's it, like, done, put it in, comes back, gets marked shite, and she's like, well, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, why didn't you do that? And I'm like, you literally just put all that in yourself the other week, so how come you're having a go at me for doing it wrong when you're the teacher?
Anyway, Richard Upton said, remember that when I was at school, they sat you at a Fico's table and put a big paper hat on your head with a D on it right at the front of the class. Moira Barden said, all you did in school was read sums, cooking and sewing. Ooh, I told you I've got tons. She also said that's what the school should be teaching and a lot more. Joanne said, did anyone have the blackboard rubber thrown at them? And Richard said, oh yeah, Joanne, my English teacher, used blackboard rubbers like a ninja.
I did get the blackboard rubber. I do know me grand teacher used to have a ruler, and if we were misbehaving, it whacked your hand with it. So one day it bloody broke on him.
Richard said, oh Marcus, at our high school we made the substitute teachers' lives hell.
Substitute teachers.
I can remember a teacher once coming round and he had one of them rulers and like it was the flexi things, and he was banging it on the desk to make you jump. And he came round and he banged it on the desk by this lad, and the thing flicked out of his hand, whacked him on the head, and he had a great big mark on his head. We were all trying not to laugh, so we knew if we laughed he'd just pick it up and we'd get it across our
I remember substitute teacher meant he's a science teacher doing substitute for French class. He just walks in, well, here's your work. I'm gonna sit here in corner looking through the French to English dictionary, learning some swear words.
Richard said, Marcus, our high school, we made the substitute teachers' lives hell. Joanne said, hello to the background watchers. Yeah, 37 in, only 10 likes. Come on, guys.
Hit that like, please.
Mustang said, you did me proud last night, Joe. Oh, bless. Izzy Richardson's in, said hi
Izzy,
all.
darling.
Shane W said, you learn more when you leave school.
Exactly, I mean, it is so stupid.
Jane Yellop's in.
Hi Jane, I loved English, I mean, I like writing stories. I mean, that was the only time I enjoyed an English lesson. But it used to always be the boring shit, like, oh, when this quote from Beth, like, show how he uses a metaphor and stuff like that to use, like, show Macbeth's power and all that stuff and not doing essays. But when it came to, like, writing stories, I was brilliant at it.
And that's why when you went to that engineering school,
Richard,
that
stop
was a
trying
lot
to
better.
stir the shit. Well, I mean, that's what I'm on about. I mean, English exam, I thought it went on A Christmas Carol, right? I stayed up, like, I stayed in all weekend studying it, learning it, watched A Christmas Carol in, like, black and white. I learned all the quotes. Went into school next day, saw me mate, and he was like, "Oh, morning, Marcus. Like, you've been studying," and I was like, "Oh, I've been studying. I spent all weekend not learning the quotes from Christmas Carol and all that." And he takes a look at me and goes, "You do know it ain't on Christmas Carol." And I'm like, "Well, what's it on then?" And he goes, "Macbeth."
Joanne said you used to hate the PE teacher, used to watch us getting dressed.
Oh, man.
Our PE teacher was wooden titties. And the male PE teacher was wooden. Well, yeah.
PE at Staburn was hell. I mean, boys' changing rooms had showers in there. If you went back in time before the bullies got in there, they'd move all your stuff or hide it. Half the time, like, we'd be doing double PE, then you'd have, like, other people doing PE, so they'd hide all your stuff.
Amanda Roberts said, Joanne, I remember that. Well, creepy.
Cross country, and we found somewhere to sit and rest till bloody teacher found out about it.
We used to think our female PE teacher was, a bit funny because she always used to wear this stare when we were getting changed and when we were in the showers. She loved to stand at the showers so she could see us all getting a shower, stalk us. But she wasn't, as we soon found out the day she was caught in the store cupboard with the male PE teacher.
Exams were wild. I mean, I've been in exams trying to concentrate, had someone sat behind me calling me a wanker.
Excuse me. Top notch said we had a PE teacher made the lads shower when they barely even broke sweat. Old oddball. And Joanne said, hi Amanda. Yes, I used to go over to the park to get out of PE. Richard Upton said, and if you forgot your kit, you had to get something from the bin. Stephen Jones said, did everyone go to a mixed school? Amanda Roberts, it must sound I have a dance track I want to record. Can we meet up if you have recording equipment?
I mean, I remember one lesson in PE, 200 metre sprint. Everyone's thinking, oh, Marcus will lose. He's a fat lad. I just went, phew. Never done it again, though.
I mean, they don't do They probably do now, they do computers, but I mean, coding and stuff like that is a special class. Stephen Jones said I was taught by a nun called Sister Bridget. She was a P head.
I mean,
did she have a habit?
I remember exams and I spent ages studying for it. And I've seen kids going in with answers up their arms, like hiding textbooks with the answers in the box. And I'm like, well, why have I bothered studying?
Stephen Jones said she was always drunk. Richard Upton said, Stephen, I was taught by a sister called Systematic and another one called Sister Sledge. The groups, by the way.
I mean, PE, the one time, PE teacher ended up booting ball through someone's blooming greenhouse window by accident and we all fucking legged it on him.
Will you stop swearing? Master Sound said, sorry Amanda, I don't have recording equipment.
PE at college playing rugby and for some reason it gets the girls involved as well. So when one of them gets rugby tackled in a big mud puddle, of course she runs off moaning.
Tom Lawson is in. Evening, Tom.
Tom, mate, welcome to the channel.
Hit the
like and hit the subscribe.
He said, personally, coding sets you up for life and it can open many doors, but it depends on your own skill set.
I mean, any coding I've done at school where like some blooming computer app called Scratch and you could make codes up and not make games out of it and all that.
Richard says, yeah, it does, Tom. I wish I'd been taught computers at school, but it was only for the SWATs at my school.
Yeah.
My brother had a friend, I mean, it was all like your Atari, your Towers, the old-fashioned computer games then.
Oh.
So, of course, you could actually go into the programs, and my brother's friend knew what to look for to go into the games. So you get endless lives, put cheats in.
Anyone remember the blip test? That PE blip test? Remember doing that at school? We're all out and there's this lad still going. All the teachers are there going like, John, stop, will you? Stop it, will you? Like, come on, you've done enough. Like, you proved to us you're fit and healthy. Like, come on, you're gonna pass out.
Richard said we had BBC micros.
Huh.
And Amanda said, Marcus, you were very good when you did your karate because you wanted to do it and no one told you.
True, I mean,
Joanne said, did any of you smoke behind the bike sheds? I did until I got caught.
Nah.
No, I don't think I did.
I snogged behind them. Getting the older birds. I mean,
that was his best mate, Jason.
I had some time. Huh? Jason?
It was a joke.
Jason's my teacher. I mean, I had some good times at school, like walking home from school to then like the lasses I sort of like walking down the path and one lass I dated a few times just casually shouts at me, "Hey Marcus, you want to see me tits?"
Marcus!
So I was
like,
surely she's joking, so I walked off the field. Next thing I know, unbuttons her shirt and
Stephen Jones said, did you bevy behind the sheds, Joanne? Master Sound said, I did more than that behind the bike sheds, Joe. Naughty, naughty. Shane W said yes, we called it the B
Yeah,
test, hated it.
I blooming hated it.
Joanne said drink. No, I didn't start drinking until I was 20. And she soon caught up, ain't you, Joe?
Yes, I do 5-a-side football, javelin, sports day into summer, like boiling hot. When I went this one school, there was this one teacher and he was sort of like, he kind of worked in like faculty, like he was there to rob kids getting bullied and all that shit. Jamaican bloke called Mr. Vin. Oh my god, I loved him so much. He was kind. He helped so much. I mean, if I had a shit day up, I'd go down his office and I could be crying my eyes out and they'd just be like, come in, I'll go get the kettle on for you, hot chocolate. Like, dry your eyes, just chill out, like, we can have a chat.
Anthony Kane's in. Hi, welcome to
Hi,
the channel.
Anthony.
Hit the
like and hit subscribe.
He said, I went to school that full of us from accounts to the state and none of us wanted to learn. In hindsight, I wish I would have paid more attention. Joanne said, where's Mike tonight?
He's in his room doing that, aren't he?
Tied and gagged to the
It's
bed.
a fight, Tommy. Sports day like boiling hot sun, scopping water at each other to cool yourselves down.
Master Sound said to Joanne, bet you could drink me under the table. Stu Westwood said, come on guys, press the like.
I mean, one school I went to had like a path sort of from the bus that came down to the main school. And it had like a little bed next to it. Yes, a bloody flood if it absolutely pelted down.
What was your favourite subjects at school though, guys?
Oh yeah, that's your favourite subject, guys. Science and history for me. I mean, I remember like you're going to school box, like get a handful of soap and just go up to someone to kitten up.
Is that one
I
that
never
I
done it. No. Bernard the caretaker. Oh man.
Joanne said cookery. Made me eye water. Cookery.
Remember junior school our form teacher, we were like on getting rid of these computer chairs, like I'm gonna take them down to skip outside school, like, can you come help me? So there's a gang of us, like a whole group of kids and one teacher racing around the playground on computer chairs. Then you just see this Ofsted inspector slowly look out the window of the headmistress's office, so we're just all like,
can you keep it down a bit? Shane W liked geography, and Anthony said his favourite subject was DT.
DT?
What's DT?
Design technology.
Oh, right.
I liked art a bit. I mean, I weren't too good at drawing. I had the one art teacher who moaned about me, like, I honestly hated her. I had the one art teacher who turned out to be a pedo.
Excuse me, Marcus, please. Shane W said he liked art as well. You need to be careful what you say on here because they mark it down and then you get lower in the algorithm.
Oh. I'll say that online.
Richard Upton said probably RE for me, as the teacher was alright with me. Most of them didn't trust me for some reason. I can't think why, Richard.
I had a fair few good RE lessons. I mean, when I think we done an Indian wedding, and another one we kinda done something where I ended up getting dressed as a Sikh, like all the stuff, the dagger, and I'm thinking that
Richard said
surely
he
I
was
should have
always
been
up to
glad to
something
have
at
this.
school. Master Sound said, did anyone hear about the 12-year-old boy that had DJ equipment taken off him for having a rave in his school toilets?
A legend. A legend. He got it confiscated because he hosted a rave in the school box. Here's a question for you guys. Did anyone used to sell in school?
Anthony Kane said his first year we made an ashtray. Joanne's going to slap your legs.
I think the most decent thing I made at school were a bloody pen holder.
And the second year they built a pram. Oh my God. An ashtray in a pram is really good, isn't it, for school, eh?
Anyone used to sell at school, like sell chocolate bars and all that. Remember that the big thing when I were at school, like, you used to nip down Poundland with your budget, like, get some Lucasides and like packs of chewits and all
Top
that.
Notch said, Sue, where did you take the Welsh couple drinking in Benny? It looked a good night. We managed only one night out in 9 days. I think it's called the Sabella or something, Sababella or something.
I don't even know, it's like a bar down on front.
Yeah, if you go down into the old town, go down through the old town, go through Elche Park, like Dove Park, to the other end. Walk along a bit along the front, you've got some bars. And there on the corner, you've got Jamie Avenue, but it's here on this side.
Yeah.
It's got some like little wooden table and bench sort of seats. Anthony Kane, oh, I've read that. Richard said, Low Master, that's funny. Watch Disco Boy sometimes, he's quite good.
Yeah, he's
starts to rave at stupid places. Master Sound said he isn't doing that anymore, which is funny though. Joanne said tuck shop.
Yeah.
And Anthony said
backpack and locker.
Kids used to sell single cigarettes. Master Sound said I sold fags in school for £1 and 50p for a light.
I don't know how, but we kind of worked it out how to know places where teachers wouldn't be, and like when they sort of be doing like checks the lockers.
And he said he made loads.
I mean, I got to a point where that I couldn't fit me rucksack in me locker because I had like packs of bloody Lucasade in it. But I mean,
the friends
I came home with like about 50 quid to one day, didn't I?
Yeah, friends lad. Last year they did the house, all Christmas decorations in the garden.
Oh yeah.
And he messages his dad on Facebook to show a video. He's only charging them £1 to go in. Terrible.
I mean, I went from having a tuck shop at one school to selling fidget spinners at the other. Yes, I do leavers shirts at the end of the year, like you'll put a shirt on and you'll go around getting all your mates to sign it, and you could guarantee by the end of the day you'll probably have about 20 ding dongs on it and multiple other stuff on it. I mean, the one year, a mate of mine even with drew a fidget spinner on it and put fidget spinners for sale, £5 each. I mean, I had some good times. Did you ever go to any school clubs, like when you were kids?
I always used to have after school clubs.
I think I've done 1 year in choir for a bit. I think I've done orchestra because I could kind of play the saxophone. I think I've done a basketball club the 1 year, and I mean, that's about it. I mean,
what got
really
me when
interesting,
Marcus was
is
at
it?
school, and I don't know whether they still do this, it was coming up to exams. If the kids weren't, they thought that the kids weren't going to get the grades that they wanted them to get, they'd say that they've got to stop back after school so many hours doing extra work. Now, to me, I refused to let Marcus stop. I told him to always come home. Because to be quite honest, if they can't teach him during the school day, they shouldn't be taking extra hours to teach him.
I mean, on your mates who are having teachers go round to their house to help them study.
Joanne said no school clubs for me, couldn't wait for the bell to go to get out of there. I bet, I can imagine Joanne was a right little so-and-so. I bet she was one that had the great big knot in her school tie with whirly shorts.
Oh, blooming hate school ties, used to have clip-ons, and you could guarantee in a day it'll probably get nicked 20 times.
Joanne said you guessed right, so.
I mean,
yeah, I bet your socks were always down and the teacher was always telling you to put them up. I bet you had one of them short skirts because you'd rolled over the waistband to make it shorter.
I'm gonna be honest, at the one school I was a bit of a lost shit, because I were getting bullied, and I were just trying anything I could do to get kicked out.
Noogie.
Whether it be giving chili gummy sweets to teachers, kicking some kid who were a pedo in the head,
Oi, can you stop saying that word?
shining a laser pen at the teacher's backside to show me mates and knickers. I still never got kicked out. Seems the worst that happened where you'll get put in inclusion, and I mean
Smile.
that weren't even that bad.
Smile. Yeah, he's got
Inclusion went bad because you'll just sit there in a room doing work on your own, and for me, that were bloody heaven.
I didn't mind detention because I'd always have crisps in my blazer pocket.
Detention was when I had being made to clean the teacher's classroom, scraping chuddy off bottom of tables.
Joanne said one thing I will say was I was a rogue at school but never ever bullied anyone. Did you have ponytails, Joanne?
I'd done CCF at UTC, didn't I? Combined Cadet Force, brilliant. I went up in a Merlin helicopter, went on board, and worst part of that was we done training with the Marines one day. Then the day after, I had interview a job, then training with the Marines again.
Told you Joe had ponytails.
PE lesson, we're like, oh, what's gonna be today? Like, what we're gonna do today? Soon as we get out onto the mugger, there's the same two Marine lads who done training with us the other day. Soon as I saw me, they're like, oh, all right, Marcus, you're back for more. Like, didn't we tell you enough the other day, you fat sod?
Oh.
And I just stood there thinking, kill me, please.
Anyway, guys, there's 15 minutes left to go. And here comes the begging bit. Don't forget
We've got super chats, super stickers, PayPal pay me, and super thanks. The training with the Marines, though, it were proper stuff like hanging off the fence, like you had to pull yourself up and dangle there, like running up and down with like big heavy bags on your back.
Stephen Jones, the be right back, chauffeur duties. No worries, Stephen. Understand, mate.
I mean, school proms there, I think they were fun. I mean, first school prom I went to only about one drink, so of course I made it last most of the night, but then all my mates are sneaking in drink, like sneaking in vodka and all that.
You're wandering off the subject a bit though.
I mean,
did school then make you an alcoholic?
No, school doesn't prepare you for the real world. I really don't think it does.
Anthony Kane said, I hated cross country. We used to just walk around having a chat and a fag. Yeah.
I mean,
Joanne said, can everyone still remember their first girlfriend or boyfriend?
Yeah.
Who?
Rebecca Stringer.
And Top Knot says, does anyone still speak to anyone they went to school with?
Nope. Sadly, I mean, that's the one thing that upset me on my mates, that, we're keeping touch, we come visit you, we chat to you every day.
They were supposed to be low coming for a birthday, weren't they?
Yeah.
Somebody else's birthday, so we're going to meet up and they've come. Thank you, Stuart, who said, don't forget Scooter Sue's live stream, 2 o'clock tomorrow, 3 o'clock Spanish.
I think schools would be better if they did actually teach you stuff for the real world. I mean, like cookery lessons, come on. Who's gonna live their whole life eating bloody chocolate cake?
Anthony Kane said, top notch, most of my mates are in prison, not spoke to anyone in years. And Joanne said, top notch, yes. We're in the same labour ward together and she's still my best friend. Wow.
Wow.
So, guys, Marcus has an announcement about next week.
Yeah, guys, sadly I won't be on next week. I believe there's something going on for Fiestas, so we'll either be out filming it or watching it, depending on how shite it is. What are you doing?
Getting green fingernails, nice. Anybody like green fingernails?
I mean, the only time we actually sort of really learned something was when people from outside school came in and done stuff with us. I mean, they've done courses with us and all that.
Mark said I won't be on tomorrow, Sue. I've got a busy day decorating. Loads of work to be done at home. No worries, Master Sounds. And Top Notch said, when's Fancy Dress Day? Is it next Thursday? Yep, not this Thursday, next Thursday, the
17th of November.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done not this thing called not enterprise subject, and you get like different sort of companies coming doing different projects, and you could pick one to do. Like first year, I done young enterprise project. Had to create like a young, like a sort of enterprise. Like then you go to a big competition, compete with other schools and all that. And to be honest, the main competition, me and my mate just sort of snuck off outside having a frape and a chinwag.
Anthony Kane said we'll be out there for the fiestas next Thursday.
Brilliant,
I'm coming
mate.
out for the Benidorm.
Brilliant.
Nice one.
And the second project I'd done it were like a pipeline project. Had to create a robot from scratch, designed to go through pipes with clearing like rubble and being able to see through the pipe. But we had so many problems on that project in my group because the one lad, he were always just pissing about and bullying another lad, so he got kicked out the group. So I was like, well, I'll take charge of the group then. So I had to finish off a theory type thing, like telling him how we've done it and all that. I had to like get stuff ordered in, do all this work, while also helping the other lad who had autism. I had to also help him like build the robot, and I was just so stressed, like staying at bait time just to like make sure I've done work and all
Stu
that.
Westwood's going now because he's got to have his injection.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
Joanne said having a bacon and cheese toasty. What's everyone having for supper?
Naffle.
Anthony said I've just had pasta and garlic bread. Yummy.
I mean, the project were enjoyable. I mean, I know my team done shit, but I mean, I got an award for being most hardworking, because that was like, well, even when faced with problems, like, you still put the pressure on yourself to work it out and all that. And the one lad from one of the big companies involved with it even came up to me at the end of the project, and he was like, if you ever want an apprenticeship with us, like, just get a teacher to get onto us, we'd be happy to offer you a job with us. No, that's such use.
And this is the guy that they used to say was shy and wouldn't speak out. Guys, don't you think he does great? And you watch his videos. What do you think, guys? I think this young man's really come a long way. Made something of himself. He worked hard, he did engineering and he stuck in there, he got his qualifications.
Engineering, I've done construction.
Construction, sorry.
And funnily enough, I wanted to do demolition.
You'd probably do that here in Spain with no health and safety, you'd be well away.
I mean...
Oh, Joanne St Marcus has come a long way.
Cheers, Joanne.
Yeah, it's a lot of miles from England.
Anthony says he does. Brill, cheers, mate. It did pee me off a bit. I really wanted to get into demolition, but that didn't seem to want to help me.
I contacted a lot of companies and...
no one wanted to know.
Nobody really wanted to take him on. Really, it's a shame you didn't go back to that company where you did your, like, work experience.
FCC environment.
Yeah, with the... I know that was like just carts and slightly different, a bit more
Been Norris
mechanical,
and all that, but
you really enjoyed that, didn't you?
yeah, it was just big group of lads taking the piss out of each other, having it.
Graham says, Richard said, yeah, you do good lives, Marcus.
Cheers, mate.
Master said, see you Friday, Sue. Night, Marcus, Sue and chat. Night,
See you, Masters, mate.
See you Friday.
Take care.
Graham said, enjoy the walk around videos, Marcus. You should do some more food reviews. We would do,
yeah,
but the
we would
problem
do it
with
money.
Yeah, food reviews cost money. Obviously, there's like 3 of us. You know, so it's a bit difficult really to go to restaurants, do a review. I mean, we did do Amanda, if you're still in, we did do your croquettes one. Jane Yellop said, Marcus has come a long way, well done.
Cheers, son.
Anthony said he would love to have done demolition. There you go, you and Anthony can set up a business. Give you a couple of hammers.
I remember this lad come in and he was like, oh, what you want to do after school? And I said demolition, and he went like, give us a minute and I'll find some stuff out about it. And meant to be a guy who knows about apprenticeships, and he sat there for easily 10 minutes on the phone to someone else just to find out how I can get into it. And he was like, well, you'd have to start on groundwork first, like doing piping, like path building, and I was like, mate, I said I want to do demolition. I don't want to do bloody roadworks.
Joanne said, I'm going to night, Marcus, soon. Everyone take
Night,
care.
Joanne, take care.
I'll see you over on Benidorm Scooter Sue's channel tomorrow at 2 o'clock. See you tomorrow, Joe. Graham says, found that Alibaba's Indian place thanks to you. Great curry. Brilliant. Are you over here now, Graham? I don't know why I've got a feeling Graham was maybe coming out. Anthony said, we'll hopefully see you next week, guys, when I'm over there. Love to meet you guys and buy you a beer.
Cheers, Anthony.
Brilliant. I don't think you'll find us next Thursday, though, when everybody's in fancy dress. Jane Yellop said, you do good videos, Marcus. Keep up with it.
I mean, yeah, thanks, guys. I do like to say it, but school really don't prepare you for the real world. I mean, you live all your school life not really having a clue what you want to do, not really giving a shit about anything. Then as soon as you're thrown out into the real world, like it's just gobsmacking. I mean,
I think though, when you have an idea what you want to do when you leave school, they don't really encourage that dream.
Yeah, they don't really encourage it. I mean, most schools just build you up to work at McDonald's and that's your life.
Anthony said he's going to be dressed as where's Wally.
Nice. I'm going to be like a guy from Dad's Army.
And I'm a hippie. And we don't know about Mike. He might be an escaped convict again.
I mean, I only know a few people who sort of did end up going on doing what they want to do. I mean, a few left school in year 11, a few sort of stayed on. A few of my mates have got apprenticeships now.
45 seconds to go, guys. This is your last chance if you want to show Marcus some love with a super chat, super sticker, PayPal me, or a super thanks.
I mean, it is also scary how some of my mates have changed since school. I mean,
yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you as well. Anthony, you out on your own or with the missus?
Me one mate used to be a joker, sit at back of class having a laugh, pissing about.
Anthony.
Now he's got his own business. lives with a beautiful young lady. He's got a kid of his very own.
Who?
Nathan. I mean, it is just scary. I mean, another mate of mine, he's doing an apprenticeship currently. Tell her I think he's actually working as part of the Mercedes F1 team. I mean,
Anthony's
brilliant.
going to be on his own, but keep an eye out, Ant.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the chat tonight. Good night from me.
And good night for me, and thanks for
Keeping
keeping the
in.
stream good. Thanks to all the mods.
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant
mods.
job.
Love you all. I'll see you the week after next.
Week after next, yeah. Yes, don't forget, guys, you won't be here next week.
Yes, anyone who does come on next Tuesday having a go at me, where are you? Why are you not on? I'll find you.
He won't be on
I'll
because
force you to listen to Justin Bieber.
it won't be on because it won't be scheduled, guys.
See you next time, guys.
Ciao, amigos.